way to do it. So I'm gonna lie back on my mat and let's get started. So thank you for showing up. Hi, Nick. Hi, Doug. I haven't seen anyone else that's shown up yet. So thank you. I appreciate you being here or being on your mat doing this with me. So it's 7:17. Let's get started. We're only here for 30 minutes. Let's lie back. Bring your knees into your chest and rock from side to side. And then place your feet on the floor and tip your knees to the side, right and the left. Where's your chicken? Go get your chicken. Go get your chicken. Maxwell, oh, you don't have one. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Bring your right knee into your chest, extend the left leg out straight. Rotate your right foot. And then rotate the other way. And extend that leg out. Bring your left leg in. Rotate both directions. Okay, extend out the left leg. Bring your right leg in. Pull it into your body. Then bring the knee across to the other side and look the opposite direction. I'm looking at you, Maxwell. Yep. Hi. And then lift up and let's change sides. So just a small reach with the leg across the body to the other side and look up the opposite direction. Now lift your legs and hug them in. Extend your legs up straight. Reach your hands behind the hamstrings and press up and down the hamstrings. Just recognize or bring your awareness to the length of the hamstrings, and then press your fingers into the hamstrings and then behind the knees. And then grab your calves. Bend your knees and roll over to the side, and then come up to onto your hands and your feet, hands to your thighs, and roll all the way up to a standing position. And once you come top, step to the front of your mat and inhale and reach your arms up. Then we're going to lean over to the side and look up underneath the arm towards the ceiling, but reach your arms straight. Feel the ribs opening up, the side body opening up, the side kind of contracting together. Inhale, press into your feet equally. Then inhale and lift. Let's change. Let's go to the other side. So reaching the arms over, you can tilt your chin towards the arm, reaching your arms straight or as straight as you can. Feeling that other side opening up. Good, but you can look forward now and then reach up, inhale, and then bring the hands behind your back. Clasp your hands, reach your knuckles towards the floor. Broaden through the chest, soften your knees, meaning don't lock the knees. And you can pick your toes up and then set the toes down. Feel the foundation, feel your feet. Good, now bring your hands to your hips, and we're going to step back with your left leg, keeping your right leg forward or right foot forward. So step back with the left first. Knee slightly bent. Your heel is up in the back. So get your balance. So you need to widen your feet. Straighten the back leg more and reach your arms up. Inhale. Put your hands together. Press into your feet. It'll help you balance much better if you are really pressing firmly into the soles of the feet. Then exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Roll your shoulders back. And now let's step forward. Let's change sides. So hands to your hips, right leg back, left foot forward. You can keep a slight bend in the back knee Lift your heel up in the right foot. And inhale and reach the arms up. Look up at your hands just for a moment. Press into your feet, straighten your back leg. Then exhale and bring your hands down to your heart. Shoulders rolled back. Good. All right, hold on. And step forward. Inhale and reach up and stretch. Bring your hands to your sides again, like this. Press your hands into the creases of your hips. Bring your feet slightly apart. Press into the creases of your hips and sink your hips back into a chair pose. So lengthening the hips back, lift your heart, and then reach your arms up. Bring your left arm over to the outside, or left hand to the outside of your right leg. Bring your hand to your hip. So just kind of modifying chair pose, and look over to the right. Inhale and reach your arms up. Good. Then exhale again, hands to your hips. Press into the hip creases, send the hips back. So if you press, you'll get a little more length. Abs contracted, super important. Bring your right hand to the outside of your left leg and keep your hand at your hip and just turn. So your knees stay side by side. So just modifying chair pose for alignment, and which is knees and hips being aligned. Good. Inhale and reach up. Then exhale, your hands to your hips again. Step your left leg back. Set your heel down in the back. So coming into a warrior one position. Inhale and reach your arms up. Exhale. Clasp your fingers, point your pointer fingers, and reach your arms up along the ears. Draw your left side body forward and the right side body back. Take a breath in, then exhale it out. Then inhale, and let's reach for warrior two. So arms are side to side. Relax your shoulders. Your forward knee right over the ankle, and it tracks to that second toe, so you can look down and see that. So don't let your knee tip in. Keep kind of pressing it out, externally rotating at the hip. Good. Now turn your right palm up and reverse warrior. So left hand goes back, right arm goes up. Look up towards the ceiling. Shift the knee forward more. Take a deep breath in. So just a couple of breaths here. Then exhale and set your forearm down on your thigh or your hand on your thigh. Reach the arm up and over your ear. So straight sides. So rather than don't round and tip the shoulders down, level your shoulders, lengthen through the side body. Great. Now look down at the floor, lift your heel, and set your knee down. So in a low lunge position, stretching your hip flexors. Put the top of your foot down, back there. Yep, good. Now shift your hips back and flex your foot. And here you want to tuck your toes under again and shift your hips way back and flex your foot. Lower your chest towards your thigh, feeling your hamstring stretch. It's two major areas of tension. Hamstrings are of not being quite as limber. The hamstrings and the flexors. So let's put the foot down flat. Shift your hips forward. You can keep your hands down or reach. Lift up your chest and then reach your arms up and stretch. Bring your elbows out to the sides, opening up the chest. Excellent. Now bring the arms towards each other. Cross the left over your right and then cross the hands or put the palms together. Point your elbows towards the front and point your fingers up. So opening the back, the shoulders. Very good. Now inhale, reach up. Let's shift the hips back one more time for half split pose, Ardha Hanumasana. So stretching your hamstrings. Good. Place your foot down flat one more time. Reach up. Inhale. Cactus the arms. And then standing forward or stepping forward with your left foot. So lift your left knee, step forward, and we'll go to the other side. But first, let's do chair pose. Bring your feet a little bit closer together. Again, place your hands right here at the hip creases, and then shift your hips back and compress just lightly right there in the hip crease. Abs contracted, then reach your arms up. So weight is mostly in your heels because you're sitting your weight back. Good. Now bring your left hand to the outside of the right leg. Place your right hand at your hip and just turn your gaze. You can start drawing your shoulder back. Maybe you get a little more twist, but keep your knees side by side. Toes are together. Abs in. Inhale and reach. Stay here. Right hand to the outside of your leg, hand to your hip, and then turn the body. Abs in. Lower your hips down a little bit more, knees side by side. Good. Inhale and reach your arms up and stand. Great. Step your right foot back. So going through the warrior poses on this side. Set your heel down in the back. Bend into the knee in the front and reach your arms up. Inhale, shift your hips forward. You're going to draw your right side body forward, left side back. Breathe in. And then exhale, bring your palms together. Inhale, reach the arms. And then exhale and open up and reaching your arms forward and back, warrior two. So look over the front hand, shift the knee forward, knee over your ankle. So being aware, bring your awareness to your feet again, pressing into your feet like you're going to cinch the mat between your feet. So really pressing solidly, engaging the stronger muscles in the legs holding you up. Now bring your right hand down behind the leg and left arm up. Reach up and over the ear, hand behind the thigh. Reverse warrior. Shift your knee forward more. Inhale. And then exhale, reach your arms again, and then bring the forearm down to your thigh, like that. Reach up and over your ear. So open the body to the side, so tip the shoulder back or lean back. Weight is in your heels, the balls of your feet, pressing firmly. So just bring your awareness to that. Shift your knee forward just a little bit more. Good. Now reach up, warrior two, and then lift your heel in the back and set your knee down on the mat. So knee all the way down. Reach your arms up. Inhale. You put the top of the foot down behind you with the heel pointing up. And then exhale, shift your hips back. You'll lean your chest forward over the front leg. Flex your foot. Good. Abs contracted again, right? So just like we did in chair pose, you can use your hand and press into the hip crease to lengthen this leg. Shift your hip down. Set your foot down. Shift your hips forward. Lift your head. Or maybe you want to keep your fingers on the mat. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale and reach your arms up. Cactus the arms, or bring the elbows, bend them 90 degrees. And then reach the left arm underneath your right. Point your elbows forward and then point your fingers. Shoulders, abs in. Relax the shoulders down from the ears. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. Unwind your arms, bring them out to the sides, opening the chest. Sweep the hands down to the floor. Flex your foot in the front. Feel the hamstring stretching. Press into the heel in the front. Press into your foot underneath you. Good. Now set your foot down. We're gonna step forward. So tuck your right toes, lift your knee, and then step forward. Right into chair. So sink down. Arms are left arm down to the right side. Reach your right hand for your hip. Press into this crease, knees side by side. And then if this time you want to, bring your hands together and twist. Lower your hips down closer. Are the glutes closer to your heels. Look to the side. Abs in. Inhale and reach, chair. Let's do the other side. So here's your modification, hand to your hip. And then if you can, bring your hands together and touch the elbow on the outside of your leg. Abs in and then look up. Breathe. Inhale and reach up. Stepping back with your left leg. Set your heel down. Warrior one. So repeating the same moves on this side. And then open up. Warrior two. Reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale, side angle. Form to the thigh, left arm over the ear, lengthen through the sides. Warrior two. Lift your heel and then reach your arms out to the sides like that. Set your knee down. Right arm goes underneath your left. Put your palms together. Point your fingers up. Elbows forward. Reach the elbows or the forearms a little bit further away. Feel the back of the shoulder stretch. And then untwist the arms. Shift your hips back. Flex your foot in the front. Lift your heart. Lower towards the leg, but lift your heart. Great, exhale, place your foot on the floor. Lift your knee and reach up, step forward. And let's do that again one more time, all right? So let's go the opposite side. So right arm to the outside of your left leg, hand to your hip, slide your arm down. So once your elbow touches the outside of your leg, put your palms together and then turn. Shift your hips back, bend your knees, of course. Inhale and reach. Let's do the other side. So a little intensity. Just breathe through it. Reach your arm, and once your elbow touches your knee, bring your palms together and turn. Knees side by side. Inhale, reach, and then step your right leg back. Inhale, and reach up. Warrior one. Breathe in. Bring your hands to your heart. Shoulders rolled back. And then step forward, chair. We're going to step back with the left leg, going to the other side. Okay. Step your left leg back. Heel to the floor. Inhale, reach up. Now we're on the right side. Lunge, warrior one. Palms together, point your pointer fingers. Open up warrior two. And then reverse, inhale. Side angle. Put your forearm on the thigh, arm over the ear. Warrior two. But then lift your heel and reach. Set your knee down on the mat. Shift your hips forward. And then place your fingers on the floor, flex. Foot on the floor, inhale. Cactus the arms. Now left arm goes underneath your right. Bring it up. Point your pointer fingers, flex or reach the forearms forward. Draw that right hip back and down. And then unwind your arms and reach up. Excellent. Hands on the floor, flex your foot. One more time. And then set your foot down and we're going to step forward. Inhale. stand tall. Just like we did in the beginning, lean over to the side. It's a little different than the first time. You're a little more warmed up. Inhale and reach your fingers and lean over to the other side. So when you lean over, draw the shoulder back, press the hip out. Inhale and reach. Now bring the arms to your sides. We're going to come to a seated position. So sit on the mat behind your heels. Reach your legs forward. Bring your right foot to the inside of your left leg. So the knee is just, it should be comfortable. If it's not, move your foot down further on the leg. Inhale and reach forward, and then reach as far as you can. Bring your hands down and look down at your leg. Breathe in. And then exhale as you lower closer to your leg. Breathe in. Breathe out. So right here, similar to the lunge stretch and the half split stretch that we just did, similar stretching. So right now in your hamstring, the back of your leg of your left leg, the inner thigh of your right leg, just bringing your awareness to these points of focus. We're going to bring the left leg back behind you. So you're going to kind of lean over to the right leg, shift your left leg back, and then come into pigeon pose. So hands in front of the shin, point your knee towards the edge of the mat, press your toes into the mat, that's important. Set your foot down behind, leg goes straight, you can look back and check that out. And then come down to your forearms. Take a breath in, and then exhale and reach. More, if you can't do that, stack your fists and put your forehead down on your fists. I want you to put your forehead down on something, but relax your shoulders. Good, start to lift your head and walk your hands in. Lift your chest, lift your heart. Now you're gonna lean back into that hip again on that side and sweep forward. And then lift up the right leg, place it on the other side of your left leg. Sit up tall and grab your leg and pull it into your body and turn. Look behind. Then look forward, extend the right leg out, sit up evenly, place your left foot on the inside of the thigh or down towards the calf, depending on how comfortable it feels. Your knee will just drop out to the side. I want you to kind of just let it lie to the side and then try not to have tension in the ankle, but your foot flat on the leg. Inhale and reach forward, so you're hovering the arms over the leg, reach as far as you can, and then bring your hands down. If you want to, you can grab around the foot, looking down at your leg, or place your hands on the floor or the shin. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and lift your heart, look forward, and now you're going to lean over into the left hip, slide your right leg back, pigeon pose for about a minute here. So your knee goes out to the side, you flex your toes into the mat, look back and make sure your right leg is straight, put the top of your foot down, And then lower your chest over your leg. And you can stack your fist if you would like. Set your forehead down comfortably. I did this for many years while I was learning the yoga practice, surprisingly. Flexibility was something that is definitely gradual. And this is a big hip opener right here. It's flexibility in the hip, and the glute, the lower back. Relax your shoulders. If you can bring your forehead to the mat, do that. And then walk your hands in. Look forward, lift your heart. Here's where you're going to feel this stretch a little bit more. And now sit on your hip and on the left hip, and then you reach your right leg forward. And here's where you're going to bring your left foot over onto the other side. Sit up evenly, grab your leg, pull it into your body, and turn, twisting, creating a bind by pulling the leg into your body, but then also using that as leverage to turn. Great. Now look forward. Extend your legs out. Sweep those feet up underneath you. Bring your hands in front of your knees. Tuck your toes. Press into the mat. Lift your knees up. Walk your hands back to your feet and fold. Reach for your elbows. And then lean all the way over. If you contract below the navel right there, you'll feel a little bit more length in that, in the fold. And you can extend through the legs as much as you can straighten them. And then sway the arms over to the right and to the left. The right and then the left. Now bring the hands to the thighs, looking forward, and then you're going to stand tall. And just like we began, bring your hands together, lean over to the side, look underneath the arm. Inhale and reach up, and then to the other side and look up. Inhale and reach up. Exhale, arms to the sides and relax. Pick your shoulders up and roll them back. Thank you for being here for this quick 30-minute yoga session. I hope it was good for you. I will see you again another time. I'll be on in 15 minutes, so I'm going to go and grab a cup of coffee and be live in 15 minutes. See you later. Have a great day. Bye.